Do you want your crypto to truly belong to you and not to an exchange, app, or service with its own rules? As long as everything works, it may seem like the risks are minimal. But in a critical moment, what matters is not the convenience of the interface, it's control. If access to your money depends on a company or a platform, then it's no longer your crypto. Ledger offers the opposite experience. Private keys are created and stored offline, only by the device owner, and they never leave the wallet. Today we'll cover why millions of users worldwide have chosen Ledger, which wallet in the lineup is right for you, in what situations cold storage can truly save capital and provide confidence in the future. Want to switch to secure storage? In the description, you'll find a link to the official Ledger store. Why do you even need a cold wallet? Many people are used to keeping crypto on exchanges or in mobile apps. It feels convenient. Everything at hand, transactions are fast. But this setup only works until a problem arises. An exchange can suddenly request extra documents, restrict withdrawals, or even shut down access in your region. Hot wallets are even more vulnerable. Phishing attacks, viruses, leaked seed phrases, hacked smartphones. What a cold wallet does. Cold storage solves this problem at the root. Coins always remain on the blockchain while the device stores access to them. And that access belongs only to the owner. Ledger is a physical wallet that generates the private key inside itself and never releases it outside. The key is generated directly within the device. It is never copied or exported, not to a phone, not to the internet, not to the cloud. Every transaction is confirmed manually on the wallet. Without the device and PIN code, stealing crypto is impossible. Even if your computer is hacked, your phone stolen, or the exchange goes bankrupt, your funds remain under your control. Ledger provides what hot wallets and centralized services cannot: independence, maximum protection, and confidence that your crypto truly belongs to you. How a transaction works with Ledger: initiating the transfer. The operation is launched through the Ledger Live app or a compatible D app. Displaying the details, the device shows all parameters on its screen: amount, recipient address, and chosen network. This allows you to verify that the data is correct. Manual confirmation. The transaction is not sent automatically. It must be confirmed personally, by pressing a button or tapping the touchscreen. Now let's break down the Ledger lineup. Ledger Nano S Plus. Nano S Plus is the basic and most affordable model in the Ledger lineup. It works via wired USB-C connection, without Bluetooth, making it extremely simple and reliable to use. The screen is small but sufficient for securely confirming transactions. It supports a wide range of networks, so you can store not only Bitcoin and Ethereum but many other assets as well. Perfect for long-term crypto storage when you don't need to perform dozens of operations every week. Who it's for? Those looking for a low-cost entry into cold storage, as a primary wallet for a hodl strategy, as a backup device for long-term portfolio storage. Ledger Nano S Plus is the minimum entry point into the world of cold wallets: simplicity, reliability, and security without extra features. A great choice for passive investors who value control and asset protection. Ledger Nano X. Nano X is the advanced model in the Ledger lineup, noticeably more functional than the basic version. The main difference: it works not only via USB-C cable but also through Bluetooth, allowing direct smartphone connection without wires. The screen is slightly larger than Nano S Plus, making it more convenient, especially if you frequently send or receive crypto. This model is not just a storage tool, but a full device for active crypto management. Who it's for? Users who often make transfers and want convenience without cables. Those who participate in staking and manage assets via the Ledger Live mobile app. Active crypto users who value mobility and comfort. Ledger Nano X is a universal wallet that combines the reliability of cold storage with the convenience of mobile management. A great choice for those who want not only to store crypto but also actively use it. Ledger Flex is a next generation device, very different from the usual USB sticks, and feels like a full crypto gadget. Its main advantage: a large touchscreen that lets you see all transaction details clearly, reducing the risk of mistakes. It supports multiple connection methods: Bluetooth, NFC, and cable. Thanks to its user-friendly interface, Flex is ideal for working with DeFi apps, Web3, NFTs, and Layer 2 networks. Signing transactions becomes comfortable and transparent, especially when interacting with bridges and decentralized services. Who it's for? Active users who work with dApps and value interface convenience. Those who frequently interact with new networks, bridges, and NFTs. Those who want comfort and speed when confirming transactions. Ledger Flex is a step forward in the lineup. A device for those who actively live in the Web3 ecosystem and want to combine cold storage security with the convenience of a modern interface. Ledger Stax is the top device created for those who want maximum convenience and functionality from a cold wallet. It's slim, stylish, and premium, with a large touchscreen that makes working with crypto extremely comfortable. It supports wireless charging as well as NFC and Bluetooth connections. The touchscreen is highly responsive, making it a pleasure to use. Who it's for? Owners of large portfolios who need a primary wallet with maximum functionality. Active Web3 and DeFi users who value speed and comfort when signing transactions. Those who want a premium experience and a device that feels like the iPhone of cold wallets. Ledger Stax is the pinnacle of the lineup, a combination of security, modern design, and convenience. The best choice for those who are serious about crypto and want to manage assets at the highest level. Why people choose Ledger? Ledger is valued not because it's a USB stick for crypto, but because of the entire ecosystem that reliably covers almost all user needs. Secure element inside the device. The private key is created directly in the chip and never leaves Ledger. It is not exported to a phone, server, or cloud. During a transaction, only the signature goes out. The key always stays with the owner. Seed phrase. BIP 39 standard. The wallet can be restored on any compatible device even years later. Lost your ledger, broke it, or dropped it in water. Access is restored with the seed phrase. For extra protection, you can add a passphrase to create a hidden wallet. Physical confirmation. Ledger requires manual confirmation of every operation. You need to connect the device, enter the PIN, and confirm the transaction. For beginners, this may seem harder than simply tapping a button on the phone, but this step is exactly what ensures a high level of protection. Ledger is not about instant transfers. It's about control and security. For everyday micropayments, simpler solutions like NFC wallets, like Tangem, are more convenient. Ledger makes the process more structured and deliberate. To stay updated and get fresh content about crypto and Web3, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. Price. Nano S Plus remains the most affordable option, but models with larger screens and extended interfaces are noticeably more expensive. It's important to keep this in mind before buying. Ledger is not about being the most convenient, but about being the most reliable. Ledger is a tool for those who store capital thoughtfully and seriously. It's not designed for shuffling coins back and forth, but for a long-term strategy where the priority is security and control. Overview of the Ledger Live interface. Ledger is not just a device, it's a full software ecosystem. Asset management happens through the Ledger Live app, available for both computer and smartphone. This is what unlocks the full potential of a cold wallet. How it works. Connect your Ledger. Open Ledger Live. Right in front of you is a dashboard showing your portfolio, balance, asset distribution, growth dynamics, and drawdowns. In just a couple of clicks, you can add any token, from Bitcoin and Ethereum to Layer 2, stablecoins, and NFTs. Features inside Ledger Live, receive and send funds, manage multiple addresses, install apps for different coins, view transactions, fees, and network speed, stake directly from the interface, connect to DeFi protocols and dApps. Why it's convenient. Ledger Live brings everything together in one place, like personal crypto banking. No need to jump between websites and wallets. Open the app, choose a coin, hit send or receive, and the confirmation happens directly on the device. How to connect Ledger and set up a wallet. First, startup and wallet creation. Turn on the device and select Create New Wallet. Ledger generates a 24-word seed phrase. Special recovery sheets are included in the box. Use only those. Important, do not take photos, do not save in notes, do not upload to the cloud, only physical writing. The device displays the words one by one. You write them down, then Ledger verifies the accuracy. From this moment, access to assets belongs only to the seed phrase holder. Next step, set up a PIN. This is the local password for the device. Without it, the wallet is useless even if stolen or found. Enter your PIN. Confirm. Done. Without the PIN, funds cannot be withdrawn. Adding coins and creating an address. Open the Ledger Live app. Go to Accounts. Add account. Choose the desired network, for example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, TRC20, Tron network. Ledger automatically installs the corresponding apps. To receive crypto, click Receive. The device shows the address on its own screen. Verify manually. Even if the personal computer is infected, Ledger always displays the true address. If it matches, everything is secure, except. First steps with Ledger in real use. Sending your first transaction. In Ledger Live, select Send. Enter the recipient's address and the amount. The device displays all the details on its own screen. Only after manual confirmation does the transaction go to the network. Until the physical button is pressed, funds cannot be withdrawn. Connecting to MetaMask for DeFi and Web3. In MetaMask, choose Connect Hardware Wallet. Ledger. The address is imported, but the private key stays inside the device. This means even if MetaMask is hacked, funds cannot be withdrawn. Every transaction requires confirmation on Ledger. Working with DeFi becomes many times safer. Example, swap in DeFi. Go to Uniswap or another DEX. Choose a swap, for example, Ethereum to USDT. Click Swap. MetaMask sends the request, Ledger shows the transaction details, check, confirm, receive USDT, NFT, Web3, Layer 2, buying, selling, minting NFTs, working with Arbitrum, Optimism, ZK Sync, and other L2 networks. The principle is the same. A request appears, Ledger shows the details, you confirm manually. If Ledger is lost, assets don't disappear, they're always on the blockchain. Get a new Ledger, select Restore Wallet. Enter your 24 words. Access is fully restored. You can lose the Ledger. The seed phrase, never. Ledger makes working with crypto secure at every level, from the first transaction to complex operations in DeFi and Web3. The golden rule. The device can be replaced, but the seed phrase remains the key to your assets. Want more content in this style? Subscribe to our Telegram. Daily insights and breakdowns. Link, as always, in the description. Working with Web3 through Ledger. Ledger is not only about storing coins, it's full support for the Web3 ecosystem, NFTs and multi-chains. Through Ledger Live, you can securely manage NFTs on Ethereum, Polygon, BNB Chain, Avalanche, and other networks. Layer 2 and DeFi. Ledger works with second layer networks. Arbitrum, Optimism, ZK Sync, Base. Any dApp supported by MetaMask or another Web3 wallet can be connected through Ledger. Want to farm, swap tokens, or mint NFTs? All of this is available, but with hardware protection. Workflow scenario. Open the dApp, connect via a Web3 wallet. Ledger displays the transaction details. Confirm manually with a button or touchscreen. The transaction goes to the network. Ledger gives you all the capabilities of hot wallets for Web3, but eliminates the main risk. Nobody can sign a transaction on your behalf. It's the combination of convenience and security that makes working with DeFi and NFTs as reliable as possible. Who might Ledger not be right for? Ledger is a reliable tool for long-term storage and working with DeFi, but it's not universal for fast payments. If you need the format, tap your phone, pay, go. Tangem is more convenient. The NFC card confirms transactions instantly without a seed phrase. Extremely simple, but with less control. For a limited budget. If price matters and the amounts are small, SafePal is a good fit. It's cheaper, functional enough to start, but its protection level and ecosystem are simpler compared to Ledger. Ledger, on the other hand, is a choice when control and security are the priority, not speed or minimal actions. It's ideal for capital storage and thoughtful asset management. Final comparison. Ledger. Maximum protection, flexibility, and control. Tangem, fastest and most convenient for everyday access. SafePal, budget option for smaller sums. Ledger is chosen when preserving capital is the goal. If ease and speed are more important, there are alternatives. Want to learn more? In the description you'll find links to websites and detailed reviews of Tangem and SafePal. Which ledger fits your needs? Nano S Plus, a great start for those just moving into cold storage. Simple and reliable without extra costs. Nano X, the choice for active users who frequently transfer funds and manage portfolios from their phone. Bluetooth removes cables and makes the process more convenient. Ledger Flex, a modern solution for Web3 enthusiasts, large touchscreen, comfortable transaction confirmations, and support for DeFi, dApps, Layer 2, and NFTs. Ledger Stax, the flagship model, maximum design, features, and convenience. Premium screen, wireless charging, NFC, and Bluetooth. Perfect for those who want a top-tier experience and value comfort as much as security. Summary: Nano S Plus, reliable and affordable start. Nano X, mobility and convenience for active transfers. Flex, extended capabilities for Web3 and DeFi. Stax, premium level for large portfolios and maximum comfort. Ledger is always about security and control, while the specific model depends on how you work with crypto. If you want your crypto to remain truly yours, without outside rules, freezes, or hidden risks, Ledger gives exactly that: absolute control and independence. The link to the official store is in the description below the video. Choose your model, get your cold wallet, and move to a level where assets belong only to you. This is how crypto is stored by those building their future in the industry for the long term. Support the video with a like and share in the comments which ledger became your choice. We're moving forward and preparing new content to make Web3 simple and clear. See you in the next episodes.